What is up, everybody? It's Steven with Van Saltwater Fishing. Welcome back to another fishing episode. It's a dreary day. Nice afternoon though to go fishing. It just rained, let that storm pass through very quick. That's what happens in the summer, and then it'll be nice and flat again. So a lot of lightning in that storm though. That's why I didn't go. Rain don't scare me, but lightning is another thing. But y'all sit back, relax, and let's get to our fishing spot. Yeah, so we are out here in big, beautiful Mobile Bay, Alabama. This place is a great fishery. It can be tough, it can be rough, it can be dirty, like today. But we have tons of crab traps all throughout Mobile Bay. But that right there, I don't know if you can see it, that right there is what I'm looking for. Crab buoys hold big triple tail, which is what I'm primarily targeting today. But see that? That is a big tree root. Let me show you what I'm using real quick. I know you don't like a lot of talking, but I always like to do a tackle breakdown. This is a Fairhope rattle popping cork with 20-pound mono leader. Have about 2 feet of leader, 2-aught eagle claw circle hook, and a small split shot weight. I am throwing this with Nomad 8-strand, 15-pound braid, Penn Clash 3000, and a Nomad 7-foot 6-inch inshore rod. This is our 20 to 30-pound model. So I did stop by Hooked Up Bait and Tackle before coming out. Luckily they had some live shrimp. It's been difficult for the shrimpers to get out there with the weather conditions, and just the catching hasn't been that good. But I picked these up over the weekend, so there's a few dead in there. But you keep them inside on a plug-in live well and they'll stay alive fairly good. I like to hook my shrimp right where that horn meets the body, go sideways, carefully, come out the other side, and that's a nice live shrimp. Good presentation. Oh, bobber's down. Fish on. Oh, fish off. No, still on. Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought it came off. Yo, nice fish. Real nice fish. Good gracious. It's taking me for a run. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, this is awesome. Got some crazy head shakes in there. It's a heavy fish. At least it's away from the structure. All right, well, I have no clue what I have hooked. It's got some head shakes to it. It took a decent amount of line. And I'm glad it went away from the structure. Wow, this is awesome. First cast on this one structure, one buoy. See, that's why if I don't get a bite in like 3, 4, or 5 casts, and I've changed depth, changed my presentation, I move until I find one. If you're not sight fishing. Dude, this thing's big. It's possible it's a Jack Crevalle. That's possible. I can kind of see the silhouette of it. Oh, it's a Jack Crevalle. How? Really? On light tackle. Wow. That's a big jack too. Oh man, I was fighting it all the way from over there. Goodness gracious. That's a big Jack Crevalle. Really. Okay, at least I found out what it was. There we go. You want to be out of breath? Oh, he's got a remora on him. You want to be out of breath? Catch one of these jokers on light tackle. Wow. That, oh my gosh. That's one of the bigger ones. That's one of the bigger ones. That's a stud Jack Crevalle. I mean a stud. We're gonna let this one go. Jet it in. They can take it. If you do head first and throw them in, you'll get that water rush through their gills. Those fish can tolerate a lot. But that was a lot on light tackle. I gotta put on a new hook. As soon as I threw on that buoy, cork went down. I'm like, oh dang. And I didn't expect that. But look what he did to my hook. Put a lot of pressure on him. But I did upgrade to 30-pound leader. I got to put a new leader on too. That is frayed. But heck yeah. Let me retie up, go cast back on that buoy and see if there's something else sitting on there. It really want a Jack Crevalle, especially on lighter tackle. But hey, a fish is a fish, and especially something like that, it's fun. And that's what it's about. Yeah, I'm out the next day. Ran out of daylight, but just doing the same thing, same rig. What a pretty day. Tomorrow's supposed to be rainy and nasty. So it's gorgeous right now though, but you can see some storm clouds developing offshore. We're going to approach these from down current, downwind, so we don't spook anything if there is something on them. Oh, there is one on there. He's a little guy. He's a little guy. Let's see if we can get that little fella to come back. What a pretty little fish. That's a little bitty triple tail. He's fired up too. Come on. He's right here below the boat. Eat it. Oh no, he's coming up on the buoy. Go get the shrimp. Get the shrimp. Not me. Get the shrimp. See him right there? He's a little fella. Oh, he's right. Look, there's a triple tail right below my boat on my trolling motor. He don't care. He's a little fella. Get that shrimp. He don't even care about the shrimp. Oh, well, at least we saw our first one today. Not a giant, but it was a pretty little fish. There's a small one on this one too. Maybe he'll eat the shrimp. He's not keeper. It would be cool just to show you what I'm looking for. Throw it up current. Let this sucker drift by. There we go. Come and eat the shrimp, buddy. Oh, I think he got the shrimp this time. Yeah, he did. He got the shrimp. And we have them. Yes. We have our first triple tail on deck today. Not a keeper, but I'm going to show you how crazy looking these fish are. Oh, and they have sharp gill plates, mind you. What a beautiful fish. You've seen me catch these on the channel. These things can get up to 30 pounds. See why they call them triple tail? 1, 2, 3. Excellent eyesight. They have teeth. They have to be 18 inches long in Alabama, but they are delicious eating fish. How gorgeous is that? Wow. There you go, buddy. They're called blackfish, triple tail, either one, because they're so dark in the water. But they get big. But I'm glad that we were able to actually show you what I'm after. We just need a big one. Like I said, they have to be 18 inches here in the state of Alabama. Now, I put sunscreen on my face. So anytime you do sunscreen or bug spray or gasoline, you never want to dip your hand in your bait bucket or live well, because it will kill them. The chemicals will kill your shrimp. So use a net. But I'm going to put another one on. And this is like hunting. It's real fun. We got a black hawk coming by. I've been on one of those. Those are fun to ride in for the most part. Anytime you ride in a helicopter in general, but a military helicopter, they're fast. Pilots are awesome, but it just feels like they're gonna fall apart. I mean, everything shakes, rattles, moves around. It's tight. You're in body armor. It's fun after the fact, but it's not like a high-end Sikorsky. It's not like a high-end Sikorsky or anything like that. But anyway, I digress. Let's come up to this next crab pot. Now, when doing this, you want to be respectful. First of all, the crab traps themselves. Make sure you don't get hung up in them, and if you do, you know it happens. Get your hook out of it. And then also, if you see someone working a line of crab traps, unless it's real big, but something like this, like if I was here, if someone was in my spot, I wouldn't go all the way up and cut it off. Just courtesy. Find a different line, but it is what it is. There's a real tiny one on there. I mean, like that big. I mean, tiny sucker. Oh man, something just popped that shrimp. Do that again. Oh, it's a triple tail. It's a big one. Oh my gosh, that's a big triple tail. Whoa. That's a big triple tail on that. Oh my gosh. It took the shrimp. Let's do that again. That's a big one. Big triple tail. We have big triple tail. That's a big one. How did he not get the circle hook in his mouth? Oh my gosh. That sucker was giant. Dude, that thing was a dinosaur. Whoa, God. Dude, that's a monster. That's a monster. Eat the shrimp. Oh, I think he ate it. No, he did. He picked it off. Okay. We got him. We got him. Yes. Triple tail. Big one. Big triple tail. Get away from this. How chaotic is this? Okay, that's a good one, and the net's on this side of the boat. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. Y'all, I don't know how much of this fight you're seeing. Probably not a lot. That's a good one. Oh. Yeah, that's a real good one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Wow, what a triple tail. Yes. First big one I've shown on the channel. Yeah, buddy. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, that's a hoss. Oh, man, that is a hoss. Thank you, Lord, for that one. Now, that's what you call a triple tail. Wow, look how big this one is. What a stud. Let's see what it weighs. Oh, my gosh. Tipping over 19 pounds on the boga grip. This fish is actually my brother's favorite to eat. Look at that. That's a beast. Big old funky looking prehistoric fish that Mobile Bay and the Mississippi Sound is known for. They're tough. Let me put this one on ice. But I landed him on the Nomad 7.5 foot inshore spin model. Y'all, I could keep fishing for those, but we have some nasty storm clouds forming up and winds picking up. It went from glass to this. So it's time for me to go in, and guess what? I accomplished my goal. Thank you, Lord. That's gonna be our first big triple tail on the channel. I've caught a bunch of juveniles, but the first big one. And it measured out to 28 inches long, 19 pounds on the bow grip, which is pretty much 20 pounds. That was a stud, and thanks to hooked up bait and tackle this morning for actually having some shrimp, because it was hard to find some live shrimp this morning. But I'm gonna head in and we'll see you at the cleaning table. Biggest triple tail on the channel so far, and the first triple tail on video on our bird of prey tailgate cutting board, or cleaning table is what I call it, but it's a cutting board. It goes on the tailgate of your truck. Got a nice magnet here for my sword fillet knives. I'm gonna take this serrated sword. This is a 9-inch. Triple tail has some thick scales. I mean, they're a dinosaur of a fish. You're allowed 3 of them in Alabama. They have to be over 18 inches. You know, I could have caught some more and stayed out there. That storms were getting bad. I don't see why you would want to keep more than one, you know, especially one of these size, so we can continue catching them for years to come. But I just couldn't turn down this sucker here, especially the time and effort I put into catching it. But you see why it's called a triple tail. They have 3 tails. But let's go ahead and get into this big old beast of a fish. Now, mind you, they have razor sharp gill plates right here. I mean, extremely sharp. You can hold them like this. I recommend a fish grip, but this right here will cut you up and cut your leader too. And when you're going through the stomach, you want to make sure you do a shallow cut so you don't poke all their guts. And we'll get that collar meat as well. So go around, just follow all that hard bony structure. Get up to the head. All right. And I'm just going to outline this fish. So I'm making a shallow cut. Okay, now we can go with our regular medium flex fillet. Once you cut through that skin and just fillet it off their thick bones. And check out that meat. Triple tail is very good eating fish, highly desired because of how well it tastes. They love eating shrimp, minnows, crabs, pretty much anything that they can ambush out in the bay, they'll eat it. So this is a big fish, so I'm kind of taking my time with it. I want to go to that spine, cut that spine, the meat off of it. I'm just trying to show you the best way here. Everyone has their own way of doing it, but they've got a rib cage. I want to fillet down. See that? Filleting down that rib cage. All the way down to the stomach. And this was a big female, it's full of roe. But I rarely harvest triple tail, so we had to take this one home. It's not going to go to waste. But they have a nice collar I'm going to get out of there as well. I need to make this into some manageable pieces so I can fillet these and stake them out. Okay, let's take our fillet knife and remove the skin off this triple tail. I made it into some smaller pieces here. You can use that as a guide. Make sure I'm not missing anything on that side. Oh yeah. Just kind of sliding my knife through. And one last slide. And there's a giant upper loin of a triple tail, or blackfish is what they're called as well. This is why they're so tough to cut through. Look at the size of those scales on these. I mean, that's a triple tail scale. big. Very good bite of fish right there. Look at that. A boneless, skinless fillet. Once we trim out the pin bones, I should say, then it'll be boneless and skinless. Got some pin bones in there. And there's some red meat in there. I'll trim up as well before we cook it or take it to the restaurant or whatever. We'll pull off this stomach lining best we can. It's not gonna hurt you to eat it. It's just trimming it up. But that's how I fillet up a triple tail. These big fish, take your time with them. I mean, make sure you're not letting it sit in blistering sun, but take your time. Look, there's really no meat wasted on this carcass right here. We'll pull out the collar. They have a pretty decent sized cheek. See all that soft cheek meat? And then if you wanted to, you can take these ribs, cut right here, go poach them, and have you some nice fish dip or something. But we're gonna, I'm gonna knock out the other side, and we'll figure out how we want to do these. Look at the color of that meat. Just fresh. It's never been frozen. It was swimming just 1 hour ago, and I promise you can't get any fresher than that. There's really no wrong way to eat a triple tail. So I've taken my triple tail, and we're gonna go do a hook and cook at a restaurant. It does have to be cleaned already. None of the restaurants are gonna clean it for you. So we just showed up to world famous Floribama. And there's the Floribama bar and package store. You get lotto tickets. And then here's the Floribama Yacht Club, or their grill. And that's where we're gonna go. Oh my gosh, and that's where we're gonna go right there. Gracious. This rutted out gravel. We are at the world famous Floribama. There's the bar right there. And this is the Florida side, and then Alabama side. You can buy lotto tickets, get drinks. And you've been coming here since
way before y'all was born.
But we're gonna go into the Floribama grill, and that's where we're taking our triple tail. But there's the Floribama bar. A lot of concerts there. And then here's the grill right across on Old River. Check that out. Alabama and Florida. Floribama. All right, let's go in. Just gonna take y'all for the experience, just blog style. Well, Mom's will join us today to get to enjoy some of that fresh triple tail and check out our view. You can pull your boat up over here, and there's fishing charters, dolphin tour boats, rentals, and all that. And there's Ono Island. There's a private island, a bunch of nice houses on it, but you can pull your boat right up here. Nice environment. It's all coastal. They have live music and stuff too, so you'll probably hear some of that in the background. I'm not going to try to get copyrighted, so I'll probably play some clips and stuff. Y'all, we just got our food in. Check this out. And I meant to say we're at Old River Grill. This is a chef over at Floribama Yacht Club, but you can't go wrong with any one of them. We're going to see him next time we bring him fish over, and in the building just over. But we're gonna, there's our grilled triple tail, the fried, some salad, and all the fixings. So we're gonna devour in and enjoy this dinner. This is a triggerfish cheek. Look how mild and flaky that fish is. Gonna give that a try. Very tender. Here we go. You really can't beat it. I mean, it's never been it never went. It was inside for probably like 15 minutes. Yes. Just enough for me to shower. Right. And then we came right here. Yeah. So swimming 3 hours ago. But this is so good, y'all. We're gonna enjoy this. I mean, this triple tail is amazing. Really good. Hey, so that was delicious. So I was put the phone away so we could enjoy our meal. This was amazing food, and we're bringing some to my brother. All right, what a pretty place to be. And this is Old River Grill. And then we have the yacht club to the next. This food was great. Hopefully I got some of the footage. We were trying to enjoy our time, and talking with Pat was awesome. He was a great dude. Is that fish not good?
That was delicious. I don't know which one I liked better.
The fried was actually pretty good, but the grilled was, they're two different flavors. So We're gonna probably take this over to my brother at Hooked Up. Well, we are heading home, and look at that view. Wow, that was delicious triple tail. You can't get any fresher than that either. We just got home, and y'all, that was some delicious food. I don't know how much of eating I got just so we can enjoy the moment, but wow, that was great. And it's always good when you get to enjoy it with good friends and family. But I'm gonna close out this video and go do some editing for y'all. Hope you enjoyed this Catch Clean Cook. I love sharing these with each and every one of y'all. But we'll see you on the next Bama Saltwater Fishing video. All of our partners and sponsors are linked in the video description below. Y'all go check them out with some promo codes. And as always, I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.